Curling now enters the Sports Weekend Spotlight.
Hi again, curling fans.
What a game, really. You know, it had everything in it. Quad twists and a 9-5 win for Brad Gushue over Mike McEwen. Wow.
Brad Gushue does it again. 6 times the Brier champion, 3 consecutive wins for this team.
Amazing is that. Randy Furby has 6, but Brad is the first to do it 6 as a skip.
We're going to take you right into the celebration right now. Gushue and the team with the trophy, and then we'll get into the interviews, Paul.
Let's try to come over here and see this trophy shot. Let's flip it around here.
DJ, come up just a little bit, guys. It's just the 4.
I'm just going to do that. Is that okay?
It's just the 4. You come on right down, guys. Bring your head right down. Right up. Sorry, guys. Come on. Sorry here, guys. Come up a little bit. There you go. Come up a little bit. There. Guys. Forward, out. Come up a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. Guys, get your hold and hold.
That never gets old for them, Devin, ever. And now Mike Burns has taken the photographs, wants them to raise it up just a little bit.
Brad, just screw by yourself.
Well, let's get a hug from his dad. Let's take people over there.
We're live on the show right now.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
How's the heart feeling right now?
Well, you only knew what happened to me in Christmas.
I heard, yeah. How nerve-wracking was that for all of you? It was? Did you ever get a little nervous in the middle part of that end?
Congratulations.
Good conversation at the back.
We did have a good chat.
A trip to Switzerland.
Congratulations to the Gushue family once again. All right.
Okay, now we got to go find Brad again.
I know.
Solo photos. We're on the ice, by the way. We're on the Brier ice.
We'll take
Brad getting
you.
solo
We're gonna.
photos.
Well, we gotta find. Here's EJ and Jeff over here.
Let's go right on over. Watch the course.
Right here. Let's get Brad.
Getting a hug from Jeff Stout.
Exactly. Look at that. Brad, we're live on the show right now. Congratulations. Describe the moment. 6 and 8.
Yeah.
3 straight.
It's pretty amazing. It's hard to take in. It all happened so fast. Like I made that shot 9 and it was over. Like I wasn't completely out of the moment. So this is awesome.
Tell us about when you had to turn the tide there after the steal of Keelan's.
Yeah, I felt our team was just moving a little fast, and we were probably getting ahead of ourselves. And to get away with a steal 2 and 6, that was a pretty good result. And then in 7, we didn't have a great end either. And fortunately, we made 2 good ones on my last ones. And I knew when I if I was making that last one, that celebration was for the guys to get them fired up, and I think
That was a hard skipper deuce.
it was a very hard skip reduce, but Mark called the line perfect and he made it, and it was awesome.
To have your name on that trophy again
Yeah,
for the 6th time.
crazy. That's crazy. I struggled so much to get one. To get 6 is pretty spectacular.
And now Switzerland. I mean, I let you enjoy this, but there's a world. Yeah, who doesn't love Switzerland? Yeah.
I'm gonna be 5 or 10 pounds heavier when I get back to Saskatchewan.
Congratulations, Brad. Regina has treated you well.
Yes, yeah, it's been a great city in my curling career. It's where it all started at the '95 Canadian Juniors, and went in 2018 and went here again this year. It's pretty awesome. The fans here are incredible.
Tell us about the fans, because of course they would like a Saskatchewan win and end that famous Rick Folk drought.
Yeah, no, and rightfully so. Like Mike and his team played incredible all week, and we knew it was going to be a tougher environment, but to be honest, they were very fair to us. And when we made shots, they cheered, and it was a fun environment to play. And I must say, I enjoyed tonight.
Is each one different?
They're all very different. All very different. And you have different struggles going into each one, and they mean different things. They do. I don't know if you felt the same thing, but
They're all different.
They're
They're
all
like
different.
children.
Yeah.
They're like children.
different
Your title.
personalities of wins.
Brad, obviously a lot of people back home, including family, watching the show right now. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, hopefully my wife and Krista, or Chris, my wife Krista, Haley, Marissa. I'm getting tongue-tied. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, if the weather cooperates, and I can't wait to get home and celebrate with you guys.
There is another storm coming, but don't worry
I
about
know
it.
there's always a storm in Newfoundland this time of year. So
Well done, Brad. Congratulations. Thank you.
Let's go over to EJ over here.
All right. Oh, okay. We're EJ. We're live on the show right now. Get familiar with that, baby.
I know, apparently.
Look at you leaning on this
Yeah.
trophy like you own it, like you do.
It took me 10 years between the first two, and now back to back. This is incredible. It's not easy. These guys make it easy, and I'm really glad to be a part of it. This is amazing. To win another Brier. I said when I first came on the team, if I could win one more, now I've won 2 in the first 2 years. This is incredible. I don't even know what to say. Unreal.
This atmosphere here today.
Oh, man, it was special. Just the crowd, the electricity, the energy within this building. I mean, I said to Mark at the opening when we were doing the introductions how loud it was. I said, this is awesome. Like, no matter what happens, this is such a cool experience. Grateful to be able to be a part of this. Great job, Regina. Awesome for Mike and the team to put on an amazing show, and this was a lot of fun.
When Skipper turned things around with that hard double, I mean, is that just vintage
Dude,
Brad?
well, I guess. I mean, I've been on the other side of it so many times, and like I said, to be on this side of it is pretty special. Those are some of I think, two of the best shots probably that I've seen, or like right up there, and especially in a Brier final. Incredible what he does, every single year for so many years, and happy to be a part of it.
Makes it seem easy. Hey,
Oh,
I know.
Ring,
I know.
is this new ring?
it's a new one.
I mean, I'm comparing
It's a
rings.
new one.
I have serious ring envy right
That's
now.
brand new.
No, this is the new design. So this is a little bit different than the other ones. Nolan said he wanted to go a little more on the Super Bowl side. So this is great.
And only I would notice that.
Oh, and we're just casual. This is as close as I'm ever going to get to this, CJ.
man,
Hey,
thanks.
who do you want to give a shout out to? A lot of people watching.
Yeah, so many people. Obviously, first and foremost, my family. I was able to FaceTime. I have my phone in my pocket with my wife as soon as I got off the phone. The support that she provides and the sacrifice that she makes. Obviously holding everything down at home with the 2 little ones, and then my mom and my dad. I know they're watching, and don't have them here, but I know they were cheering loud back home, and I love them so much.
And now Switzerland.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been in some time. It's going to be different. I've never played a World Championship outside of Canada. So I'm going to take in the experience, and I've never won a World Championship, so I definitely want to do that this year.
Yeah.
One more thing on the bucket list.
One more. That's the last one.
Exactly. When you
Yeah.
won basically everything.
Yeah.
So I know you'll represent us really well,
Thank
EJ.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a really good look for you. It's such a good look.
All right, let's get in Mark Nichols, because I just got a text message.
No. You're good. You're good.
I just got a text message from Colette saying, let him know I love him. So there you go. That's how I'm going to start.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Listen,
You hit back?
we're so proud of you guys.
Thank
What
you.
guys did 6
Yeah. And
Brier titles. What would
Yeah.
little Mark Nichols growing up in Labrador City have said about
Yeah,
this possibility?
I don't know. I always dreamed of it. You're watching the guys. I remember the first one watching. It was Pat Ryan. He was lifting that gold tankard, and you're sitting back home with your parents, and you're like, I want to lift that. And obviously, it's not the gold tankard, but it's the tankard, and it's what it means. And every curler in Canada knows what the Brier is. You know what it's like. And you know what it's like to lift that championship trophy. It's pretty special, and we're very lucky to have done it a number of times.
6 times. 6 in 8 years.
Yeah, that's even crazier.
Try and make sense of that,
You
Mark.
can't. It's like, Brad said it in his interview. We've said it. We were banging our heads for so many years thinking we might never win one. You got to think. You give yourself enough chances, you can get 1 or 2. But 6 in 8 years is just, it's wild. This is so cool.
What about the euphoria when you do win and you've won 6, so you know what it's like, and then all of a sudden that explosion happens again, and it's just coursing through your brain.
Yeah, it's fun. Winning's fun, and it's a whole lot better than losing. And we've lost our fair share as well, and we know what that's like. And you try to put yourself in. You put yourself in that position, and you get it. It's fun. Thanks to, I don't know how many people are watching. Man,
At times.
this is so great.
So nice.
Hey, listen, each one of these finals is different.
Yeah.
They're an adventure.
Yeah.
It looked like you were on cruise control,
Yeah.
and then it went sideways.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
How do you not panic?
how do you not
Well,
panic?
I think
Right.
being in as many situations that we've been in,
Right.
we're still leading, right?
Right.
So you're still winning the game. It doesn't feel great, the position that you're in. I mean, Brad made those 2 shots he made in 7 were unreal.
When he
Right.
threw that last rock in 7 for the
Yeah.
skipper too.
I think his first one, just changed everything. It was
Yeah.
like we were trailing for a couple ends there, and that first one in 7, man, that would just saved us so much. And I've had the best seat in the house for
You have.
20 years to watch those shots.
Does he ever surprise you?
Uh,
Or are you like, this is
No, it's,
Brad. This is
yeah, it's
classic
just-
vintage Brad.
It's just what he does, and that's why he's the best player.
Well, it's what y'all do.
I mean, exactly. DNAs of champions. Team Canada once again. You've made it to the final in the previous 4.
Yeah.
I know you want to get back
Yeah.
on top. Huh?
Yeah, that's you go to win, and we're going to give ourselves the best chance to win. We're going to enjoy this tonight with our friends and family and everyone else. But it's back to practice and get ready to go again.
I don't want to make you cry, but this is a special province for you.
Yeah.
And Colette.
Yeah.
It's-
I hope her family's here.
I was with her family waiting for a bus. They were so proud of you. Yes.
The
they
picture.
were
Yes,
awesome.
I was hoping. They probably had a tough time cheering. I mean, probably not a tough
No,
time
they
cheering, but they bleed their Saskatchewan green, and they love their province. And I love the province. I love, everyone I've met here is, they're solid of the earth people, and I compare a lot of them to Newfoundlanders and the hospitality that they've shown us, and we love playing here. It's been unreal. So, the Saskatchewan's been very good to us.
Who do you want to say hi to?
Hey, everyone at home. Colette, Beckett, Emmett. Dad. Did it again. Be home soon.
Barring a storm. Barring a storm.
We'll get home at some point,
Yeah.
and then we'll celebrate.
Good
Well
stuff.
done, Mark.
Congratulations
you.
again.
Thanks, Stefan.
Awesome. Well done.
Amazing.
Paul, I
We
see,
have to
I
find
see
Jeff
Mike,
Walker.
and I see Mike McEwen over here as well, signing autographs. What a week he has had. I wonder if we can get over there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
let's get in here because Mike has been brilliant.
He played well, and as Brad Gushue said, he was the best player
Mike,
here.
we're live on the show right now, and I think a lot of people would love to hear from you.
Congratulate. What are we?
Thanks, Colleen.
Man, you played well. What you played so well, and the crowd.
Yeah, it was an honor to play in that kind of environment. That was, I don't know. Some athletes might feel it's like too much pressure, but I didn't feel any of that. It was just, it was enriching. It was such an honor to play for something so much beyond myself. And I think just that perspective allowed us to play free throughout the playoffs. And I think we were ready to play free that game too. And Brad was just so good the first half. He was on top of us, and he owned the conditions that were a little bit challenging. We knew they would change though for a final. This place was packed.
Yeah.
And when you have a packed stadium, things change. And he was the defending champ, and he showed it.
And not to make any excuses for you, but that's a fast turnaround coming off a massive win against Botcher.
Yeah.
Get a couple of hours and then have to still be great again.
Yeah.
It's your lovely wife,
It
Dawn.
probably is challenging, right? Like the old way used to be, you play the semifinal
Sure.
Saturday. Everybody sleeps on that final. It's a challenging turnaround, but I felt we were ready. We were ready to play hard, and they were great.
Now that you're back in the discussion as one of the best men's team in Canada, does this inspire you? I know right now might not be the second, but for next year and for Olympic trials and so on, that you mentioned it earlier in an interview, how
You believe.
Yeah,
this is the first time I played in 6 years with that
She comes.
being part of the storyline.
comes by the way.
And I look back, the last 5 Briers or so, I didn't have that feeling, and I don't want to ever feel like that again.
Right.
And this, I knew we were ready to win or have that chance to win, and that's a heck of a feeling.
Yeah,
That feels so good.
How
Mike,
did Daddy do?
what did you think?
Did he do good? Yeah.
Mike, let us thank you for the vulnerability you showed this week. I think your authenticity and your vulnerability and all of the conversations we've had and in the media meant a lot, not only to people in the sport, but in life. I think your story really
You were
resonated.
very zen. You were very.
Wow.
You gave great life advice.
You really
always.
did.
Yeah.
I mean, this team is genuine. Like everything that you see on and off the ice, and even when things get tough out there, like everything that's said, everything that's felt and shown is really genuine with this team. We don't have to fake it, which is really special because that doesn't always happen in business and sport. And I'm just so fortunate to be where I am right now, and I didn't always have that perspective. Also, it's taken me a long time to come around, but it feels so good to be able to play with that mindset. And we were ready, regardless of the result today. We were ready for whatever happened and accepting of it because we knew that we had everything to give, and we did that. We emptied the tank, and we knew it would take everything to win it.
Yeah.
But it felt so good going into this week, knowing that we actually had everything to give to.
You were sniffing something there in 7. She just like, my ticket? Until Gushue made the incredible double, but you were.
And you know what? We just misplaced it a bit, but the guys were trying to place it perfect, and it fooled us a little bit. And Brad's a guy you don't want to let capitalize on you, and he made a great shot. I can't fault the guys; they were trying to place it perfect, and it just, we knew where it wanted to be, and we just didn't quite do it. So, kudos to my team. Like, we're trying to make everything perfect, and we just didn't quite tonight.
You took this province on a hell of a ride, Mike, and you look good in green, let me tell you.
I mean, hopefully we can take the province on a heck of a ride again. Oh man, we're gonna try and do this. This is a special team, and I hope to be wearing green for a while here.
Nice. Looks good.
You heard it here. We've got it now,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
Well done.
Thanks, guys, for the coverage.
Thank you.
Always
That was
appreciate your questions.
Yeah.
Really appreciate what you guys do. Thank you.
fun.
Thanks,
you.
Mike.
And there's Dawn. Her facial expressions were incredible. I done that.
All right. Pretty brilliant stuff from Mike in a tough moment, right? Like, is that not
He has
brilliant?
been eloquent all week and philosophical. And I always love the fact that curlers are not hockey player cliche interviews. They all give a lot of thoughtful responses. They all just did this family photo here.
They did
surrounded
do the
by
family photo. I wonder. We gotta get Jeff on.
Got it. Well, we'll wait. I think they're going to
I
do
know.
another cluster. of the.
Maureen, do these photos ever get old?
No kidding.
No
And
kidding.
that trophy keeps growing. Every year it gets heavier as they add another stack under it.
We hope you're enjoying this, curling fans. We're trying to take you into
Let's
the
turn
heart
around so that
of
people
all of
can
it.
see that they're getting a family photo around the trophy with several important people for them. They've just been so classy, Team Gushue, through the years.
Well,
Do
and
this again.
we said it last night. I mean, 45 minutes after their victory, they're signing autographs. They're here. They just continue to make the right moves.
And it's an inspiration for all the curlers, right?
Yeah.
For everybody who was here at the Brier, they go, there's the standard. That's the gold
That
standard.
is a standard.
Mike McEwen just realized he also has the gold standard, right?
Look,
It's just
everybody say they got to find a way to get us to Switzerland.
us to Switzerland. Okay, the land of chocolate. What I love about after a championship, you see the chipped ice here, by
Right.
the way? Well,
They're taking out the sheets.
the hacks are gone.
While this show's going to Sydney, Nova Scotia, so are we for championship weekend.
That's sooner than we think.
I know.
Okay,
We gotta
Jeff.
hunt down Jeff. We'll
Uh,
try to work our way in here.
Jeff, are you doing more photos? Because we need you over here. Is there another photo with everybody? Go ahead. We'll wait.
Great.
All right, Jeff. We're live right now. Can you believe
Just
that?
FaceTimed her. Oh, I can't believe it.
Good.
It's just,
What was her reaction during the FaceTime?
oh, it's hard to. She was crying, so then of course I start tearing up. I said, okay, I'm gonna have to let you go and call you a little later. But no, she just got the kids to bed, and yeah, she was crying.
Just elite stuff. 6 and 8 years when this team had been grinding it out. Why are you able, Jeff, to really rise to the level when it matters most? What is it?
Because you make it look easy.
Yeah.
We just enjoy the moment. We've been fortunate. We've put ourselves in this position a lot, and I think that's obviously pays off. We just love the Brier weekend, the closing weekend. It's our favorite time to curl throughout the year, and yeah, we just love it.
This is the blueprint to 2017. You went 2-2 after a loss to Northwest Territories.
Yeah.
You got the blueprint now, or what?
Well, you know what? Trust me, when it happened, I remember going in and telling a few of the guys. Remember, we lost to Territories, same situation, same record. We knew it's early in the week, and we play our best at the end. So, yeah, you know what? We weren't too worried about it. We knew we'd figure it out, and we got here today.
When you compare number 1 to number 6, is there still that feeling of absolute joy?
Yeah, there is, but I mean, number 1 is that's a little different. Obviously, being in St. John's and having the family there, and just obviously the atmosphere. But everyone is special, and you remember parts of everyone. This one was a great environment as well, playing the host team. Yeah, it was.
A double peel. Were you peeling?
I peeled them on 10.
And not a problem.
No, and he had a takeout.
One
He had a takeout.
Yeah, one was mine.
Just when I look at his stats, it's nothing but draws.
It's funny because I didn't even think I could hit mine in the house because I could only see half of it.
Right.
Apparently, I just missed the guard and still caught it.
Hey, a word about your skipper in the 7th end. He said, "Hey, come on, team, get on my back."
Yeah, exactly. It was the 6th end.
And the 6th,
end
right.
was probably the bigger one. Yeah, we just had a tough end. I mean, ice has been awesome all week, but just I think with the warmer weather today, we got a little more frost, and it was
And extra people in the building.
And extra people, more moisture. And, he was amazing. And then the 2 shots he made at 7 for the skips too, so was just out of this world.
Yeah. Well, listen, congratulations again.
Team Canada,
Yeah.
once again, Switzerland.
Yeah. We other than Vegas, we haven't left North America.
That's
we were
right.
supposed to go to Scotland in 2020 that got canceled, so we're looking forward to a year.
Switzerland, one of my favorite curling country destinations.
It's great.
Yeah.
You've been a few times.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So we're really looking forward to it.
Nice.
There's going to be a lot of planning over the next few days.
Yeah, well, enjoy it tonight.
We will.
Awesome.
Outstanding,
Congratulations.
Jeff.
So good.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Good.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing.
So the party is still happening here in Regina. Of course, we haven't been given it the context, but 6 and 8 years, 3 in a row, tying Furby on 2 fronts. The 3 straight. The Furby 4 did that in the early 2000s, and the 6.
Right. I mean, it's just The GOAT. Oh, look at that. Look at his reaction. And funny, when in all the scrums this week, he said, you know, we're playing with house money. If I win another, it doesn't change. But when you see his reaction when he made that
Right.
shot, yeah, it's
Right.
just like, such joy, such like it's the first time.
And what a Brier it was in Regina.
In every way.
In every
it
way.
was. And because we had some underdog stories with Jamie Cooey getting here.
Right.
With Smith from Prince Edward Island.
In it.
So close.
Exactly.
Northern Ontario.
Right there.
Just knocking on the door. And
Yep.
and then when we look at who made sort of the final three on the podium, and we always question about this, what's happening in Canadian curling. When you're here or when you watch Rachel win the Scotties, you're like, there's nobody better. It's just hard.
Yeah, there's no problem.
both Rachel
And we saw such elite curling. I mean, the win earlier today by McEwen over Botcher, they were 97% as a
Is
team.
that all? Yeah.
And there's a great look at some of the action from here. Saskatchewan was so good.
They were so good. And again, as I had mentioned to Mike, that he plays one hard game against Botcher, gets a couple of hours off, and then has to go straight back
Sure.
on to play Gushue. Two giants. A night's sleep would have been nice, but that's not the reality of the sport,
It's
right?
not the reality.
But McEwen, and he said that so eloquently in the interview, he believes in himself. He believes in this team. They get along. There's so much promise with this team going forward to next year's. So they've got to win Saskatchewan first, but or maybe they'll get a wild card with enough
Exactly.
points from here. There's the debate now about the wild card situation because you've got Kevin Cooey in line for a wild card spot already based on the players. So anyhow, that's a discussion for another day.
A wonderful
But
Brier.
I love the fact that it was not all the wild card teams.
Right.
Cooey, Dunstone,
Right.
and Botcher.
Right.
Only one got to the sort of final weekend and
Right.
the show. And I think there's a message in that somehow that
More to come.
there's more to come.
We'll have more coverage from here. My arm is gonna fall
Betcha.
off.
Do you want me to hold it for a
Well,
while?
no, I think we're good.
No, we're good.
I think we're good.
Okay, we're gonna.
We're taking you as close to it as you're ever gonna get.
We can. Okay.
There it is. Gushue right there. Right there. And there's gonna be one more spot right
more
there.
spot. That trophy is getting very, very heavy.
Incredible.
All right, well, I hope you liked our backstage pass here.
Outstanding. To you, the curling fans, thank you as
And
always.
of course, to the curlers, always so available and so wonderful to talk to.
We'll be doing this in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a Rachel Holman celebration. It's been a while a Canadian woman has won Worlds.
I don't know who comes close to her right now. She is on fire. So good.
So buckle up until then, and thank you. Thank you, Soph. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your Sunday evening.
Man, that Brier trophy is shiny. He's taking it.
Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.